It's Tuesday, September 25th, just 3 months to Christmas. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news on Tuesday, recreational cannabis will be legal in Canada on October the 17th, but don't expect to just walk into a store in Vernon and buy cannabis. The City of Vernon has not yet set its bylaws around recreational marijuana dispensaries, and until it does so, stores will not be allowed to operate legally. Before setting up shop, retailers must get approval from the city in whatever form that will take, then obtain a provincial license. To date, just one license has been awarded by the province, that to a store in Kamloops. In Kelowna, potential retailers of legal cannabis will have to pay more than $10,000 to apply for a zoning application to set up a storefront. The city says it needs to charge those fees to recoup approximately $116,000 already spent on the cannabis regulatory system. The fees charged are more than other communities cited by the city. Victoria is charging a $7,500 fee. West Kelowna is proposing a fee of $5,000. As the homeless issue continues to mount in Kelowna, the Journey Home strategy is focused on filling its board of directors and hiring an executive director. City Council endorsed the program on June 25th, which calls for 300 units of supportive housing within the city and assistance to up to 2,100 people over 5 years. By the end of the year, the first 88 units of supportive housing will open. A goal of $2.7 million is needed to fund the organization. So far, Journey Home has raised about $836,000. Summerland Council has voted itself a raise. Well, sort of. On Monday, Council voted to increase the mayor's salary by 25% to $36,000, while councillors receive $16,200 a year. The figures were selected by an arm's length committee, which examined the pay structures of 21 similarly sized BC municipal councils. The raises, though, won't come into effect until the new year, after a new council is sworn in. Bill Cosby is headed to prison. Cosby, now 81, was sentenced Tuesday to 3 to 10 years behind bars for drugging and sexually assaulting a woman, becoming the first celebrity of the Me Too era to be sent to prison. Prior to sentencing, the judge declared Cosby a sexually violent predator. Jeff and Judy Pickard are still missing after their aircraft dropped off radar en route from Edmonton to Chilliwack. The single-engine, two-seater van RV-6A plane went missing September 14th and was reported overdue at 2 p.m. The Joint Rescue Coordination Center engaged in an extensive search for 7 days, focusing its efforts around the Blue River area, that's northeast of Kamloops. City of Kelowna hopes that the former Ponderosa Motel property on Harvey Avenue will be cleaned up soon. The city is giving owners 30 days to demolish the buildings and clean up the property, or the city will do it and bill the owner. The property was described as a blight, an eyesore, an insult. It has become a haven for the marginalized, homeless, and drug users in the city. Police bylaws and the fire department have been called more than 130 times over the past 6 years for various offenses and fires. RCMP and Salmon Arm are looking for a small blue car which was involved in a hit and run. Monday morning at about 8 o'clock, a 15-year-old boy was struck by the car while crossing in an uncontrolled crosswalk on 20th Street Southeast near Okanagan Avenue Southeast. Police say the driver sped away without regard for the young man. The car in question may have dents in the hood. We have a description on Castanet. An Oliver couple who organized a forum on crime last month, brought 2 petitions with requests to town council on Monday. The petitions presented by Michael Guthrie and Shirley Zielinski called for more pressure to have 2 RCMP officers added to the town's detachment, which the town is on a long wait list to receive, and for closed-circuit cameras to be installed in areas around town. Ground has now been broken on a 15,000 square foot wine center and dining lounge at Mount Boucherie Estate Winery in West Kelowna. The center is expected to open next fall. Mount Boucherie Estate Winery first opened in 2001. Okanagan weather, mostly sunny for the balance of the week. Highs could reach as high as 23 degrees with lows from 4 to 7. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, hundreds pack in a local hotel for a cannabis symposium in Kelowna. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.